You see, when you experience your perspective is real, right? It's hard to go against that. So what one has to actually do is realize that if they're correct, why not take on the considerations of how problematic they actually are? Why not truly take that on? Not as just like, well, let me think about it. No, really consider it, honestly. Because your consideration is just, it's like taking an ice pick and trying to break through 3 feet of ice. You're barely scratching the surface. You're going to be there for a while. You're going to want to give up. You're going to get bored. And it's going to be just something that you start to not believe. Right? It's like, what am I doing? And this is what the illusion is. You see, it's like, the illusion is like, you can't go against the mind. You can't go against what you believe and what you think, because there's a protective mechanism. It's a coping strategy, which is unrealized. It's called denial. Denial's real. Denial is just like a drunk person's state. They're in denial. Are they not? Can they comprehend and understand what they're doing is really a wrong thing? I'm just saying, say they're doing something really wrong. Not all drunk people do something wrong. But I'm just saying, and we could even say, well, the drunk state is wrong. I'm not going to get all philosophical about this, but I'm just trying to point out that, let's say they're doing something really wrong. Maybe they're lying. Maybe they're manipulating. Maybe they're trying to get away with something. Maybe they're behaving in such a way that's very, like, dysfunctional, right? Just not well. It's like, oh, it's like toxic. It almost, like, makes you sick to your stomach. You're like, oh my God, like, wow, what's wrong with this person, you know? Well, they're drunk, but generally when people are drunk, they tap into, like, their subconscious. They don't realize it because their true feelings come out. Their true way of thinking comes out. It's like, what is this? How is this even possible? Well, it's there. It's just not there at the surface because consciously you're suppressing it, right? When you get drunk, it's like your inhibitions, which are basically like your mindset that is kind of holding back, is now free. And you almost feel like more of yourself. It's like, yeah, that's the true you. Look at you. You're a mess. Do you not realize how you're even acting, behaving? You think this is normal. And you think you're free. When in fact, you don't realize actually you're in a prison. And you're going to defend this prison.